This graph tracks the daily volume of data moving through WhatsApp. Every 24 hours, over 3 billion users generate more than 150 billion messages. The internet functions as a public routing network, so sending a standard data packet is like shouting personal secrets across a crowded room. Without protection, anyone managing the routers or servers in between can intercept and read that data. To stop this eavesdropping, the platform uses end-to-end encryption as the default standard. But this creates a specific engineering challenge. How do two phones agree on a secret code when they are thousands of miles apart and one device is powered off? To understand how this system operates, we have to slow time down to a fraction of a millisecond and track the journey of a single text message. Consider this scenario. Alice is writing a message to Bob, but Bob is currently on an airplane with no internet connection. Your phone generates cryptographic keys, essentially open padlocks, and leaves them on a central server. Alice's phone retrieves Bob's open padlock, locks her message inside a digital box, and sends it. Only Bob holds the private key required to open that lock. This setup ensures the message is encrypted before it leaves Alice's device, solving the problem of how to communicate securely with someone who isn't currently online. Using a single, static encryption key is a risk. If an attacker steals that key, they can unlock every message in that user's entire history. Cryptographers Trevor Perrin and Moxie Marlinspike solved this by designing the core mechanism of the signal protocol. It's called the Double Ratchet. With every message sent, the lock and key automatically change into a new, unique shape. This creates a one-way mathematical chain known as forward secrecy. If a hacker steals a key today, it is useless for opening boxes exchanged yesterday. Because the keys rotate constantly, mass data interception is ineffective. An attacker can never gain a permanent foothold in the conversation. Standard text messages are small, but sending a massive 4K video through that constantly shifting text protocol would overwhelm the device's performance. The app encrypts the large file separately and stores it in an untrusted cloud vault, generating a unique map and one-time key. Alice uses the secure text channel to send Bob this map and key. Bob's phone then fetches and unlocks the file locally. This architecture protects large media files from both network eavesdroppers and the operators of the cloud storage server. Once the message is decrypted on Bob's screen, the secure transit phase is over. At this point, the security of the message moves from the network to the physical hardware of the phone. This endpoint is where physical forensic tools and government mandates operate. For example, India's IT rules of 2021 demand traceability, requiring platforms to identify the original sender of a message. Regulatory proposals like escrow keys would break the cryptographic envelope by forcing a centralized backdoor into the system. Securing the data while it's moving doesn't matter if the destination device itself is compromised. Since the transit is protected by math, you must focus on securing the device. The biggest risk is often the standard cloud backup, which is frequently unencrypted by default. You can address this by enabling end-to-end encrypted backups. This locks your message history with a custom password before it is stored in the cloud. You should also enable app lock for biometric security and two-step verification to protect against remote SIM swap attacks. The encryption protects the journey, but you are responsible for the destination. For more technical insights without the jargon, subscribe to Refreshing Tech.